Hey y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. Good Sunday morning, one more time. Listen, I hope that you're having a great Sunday morning. God bless Sunday, and getting ready to get some dinner going. That you've done what you do. That God is blessing you in the way that you have put that petition before Him. That the angels of the Lord are for safety, for wealth, for good health, for your children, for your family has gone before you. What you're looking at here is some. Look at these turkey necks. I'm doing. This is a turkey neck. These are big. That was a big old tom turkey, y'all. And these are some turkey wings. And these are my veggies. They're all down inside. I have marinated these turkey wings and necks overnight, and my usual seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, everything but the kitchen sink, poultry seasoning, bell pepper, celery, onions, all in the pot, y'all. So I'm going to put these into the oven at 300 and we're going to do say 350, and we're going to bake them for about 3 or 4 hours and until they just fall apart. So we're going to have this good old pot of turkey meat seasoned to perfection. Just season them, rub them down. When I put my seasoning on, I put it all over. Then I just rub for about 5 or 6 minutes to make sure that I rub that seasoning right into. Oh, and I did put that Lipton onion soup mix right on in there with it, just for that extra flavor. And I'm gonna cover this. My cookware that I use. It cooks. I got my hand in the way, y'all. Sorry about that. It cooks and tenderizes. So we got that pot going, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna put it at 150 for about 3, maybe 4 hours until they just cook on up, and just bring a little bit of broth in the bottom of the pan. And we're gonna set that turkey wing and that neck on top of some good old steamed jasmine rice. I'm gonna fix up some turnip greens, and I'm getting ready to do my navy bean. I'm gonna do a big old pot of navy bean with smoked turkey, and we're of course gonna do some corn muffins. So we get ready to do it here today. Nothing in particular going on except that God woke us up this morning. We're excited about it, and we're gonna get this Sunday dinner. And I feel a lot better today than I have felt all week long. If you notice, hadn't been popping out any videos. That weather, I told y'all, it means something when that cloudy weather, when you got aches and pains, it'll get you. But you just have to pray your way through it, which is what I'm doing all the time. So we're going to continue to pray without ceasing for those who are in harm's way with the weather or with any kind of situation. We're praying for these countries that are at war. We're praying for the this political thing. We're praying for the Biden family, that our president does well, that his latter years will be his better years, oh God. And I pray that this is what all this means. This is what I'm going to take it to mean, God, that you're going to see to it right now, that you're seeing to it that his latter years will be his better years, and that now he can seek comfort in the fact that he's is soon going to have the weight of the world literally lifted off of his shoulders. I salute him for being brave enough to look past the naysayers and the people who don't even have a clue of what goes on in governing a country. Don't even have a clue of what goes on in governing yourself or your own family, let alone the entire country. So, President Biden, if you happen to see this video, hats off to you, sir. I'm 75 years old, and I know what it feels like when you've aged and had ailments, and when you've had COVID. I know what that feels like when you get up in the morning. And I don't have nothing to do that I don't want to do in the morning. I could imagine that man getting up with COVID, with arthritis, and I'm sure he has it because he's of that age. He's of this age. Yeah, leave that man alone. I'm excited for him, and I thank him for the work that he has done. Whether anybody else sees it or not, I see the work. I have reaped the benefit from the work that he's done. My family members, friends, everybody. So all this bickering back and forth and mudslinging, I'm so glad that he's going to be out of that to the point where he really has to worry about it. I mean, you're going to hear it. People going to flap their mouth and say what they say. All these conspiracy theories and all this stuff these people making up to get views on whatever they're doing. Anywho, back to these turkey wings and turkey necks, y'all. We getting ready to get them into the oven. We'll be back, and we'll go through what we're going to do with those beans. I've got to pick them, make sure there's no little white rocks in them. That's what you have to do with beans. Then I'm going to put them in a pan of water and soak them for a little while. And then we're going to put them in the pressure cooker probably and just cook them till they just get real nice and plump and soft, and make a good old navy bean gravy along with those smoked turkey necks. So we're looking forward to this dinner today. Hang tight, don't go nowhere except to go get ready to prepare your meal. The beans are cooking, y'all. I put an hour on them, but I'll stop them before then because I know I'm gonna have to put a little bit more water in it, so they're on the way. Okay, those are my turnip greens. These are bagged, already chopped. These are good. They didn't have hardly any stems. They are called Nature's Greens turnip greens. They didn't have hardly any. This is all of the stems. Just a few stems, probably 10 stems. So I'm excited. I'm getting ready to put these in some water and cook them and add them to some greens that I already had cooked in the freezer. So remember, Nature's Greens. I bought these at the Piggly Wiggly. I think they sell them all over. I've seen them all over. But I rarely buy turnips because I don't cook them that often. So anywho, y'all, I'm excited. I got my other collards, my other turnips ready to go in here. I'm going to cook these about 20 minutes and they ought to be ready for the other ones that's already cooked. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my frozen greens all thawed out, so it's time to get them in with my greens that I've already cooked, the fresh ones. So I tell y'all, don't sleep on those leftovers. These have been leftovers. Can't remember when I cooked these. I'm not putting all of the turnip roots in. I'm not sure how soft they go. I don't want to be mushed into the green, but this is a good serving of turnip greens. I haven't had turnip greens in a while, so I cooked a new pound to go in. Probably maybe about 2 pounds already cooked that I pulled out the freezer. I told you I'm going into my freezer more and more now. So all these have to do is heat through so the rest of those frozen will thaw out. When y'all see them again, babes, they'll be on the plate. Okay, we got the Great Northerns with those smoked turkey necks, and I just threw in a stick of butter. They're cooked to perfection, y'all. They are wonderful. All those deep seasonings in there. You know, for some of our Great Northerns, I don't know if it's the Great Northerns or one or the other, have a little bit of taste like you have to cut it with a little bit of brown sugar. So I threw a fourth of a cup of brown sugar in there. And you talking about something good. Now, we're going to be eating on these for a while. This might be private stock, y'all. But the beans are ready. I'm just going to put the lid back on them so they'll just continue to stay warm. And we'll be back to serve here shortly. Okay, y'all, everything is ready. I've threw some corn muffins in the mix. There's those good old Great Northern and navy beans mix. Those things are good. This is the best I've ever had them. That little extra brown sugar just took them to another level. And of course, that is some whole kernel corn that I decided I wanted. Those are my turnip greens, some yellow rice mixed with some jasmine rice, steamed up and ready for these turkey wings and necks to lay on top of them. Y'all, we get ready to have us a throwback feast. You just see that. That's one of them big old turkey necks right there. They are huge, y'all. Ready to eat. Y'all thought that was some oxtails, didn't you? Turkey wings and turkey necks, y'all. So that's just something I thought to do because I wanted both. So I thought put them together and see. Epic. This is a throwback meal, y'all. This is something my mama would have put together on a Sunday to do something different for us. So think about it when you're cooking sometimes. You know, do some different things. And you talk about something tasting good. This food is wonderful, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by while I got it together. Now, remember to pray without ceasing. Do something kind for somebody. A word, a deed, Cash App, or just something to lift somebody's day. And remember, we are still praying for the world because things are happening all over this world. Tragic things. There's some good stuff happening. Grab a hold of some of those good things, even the good memories that you've made along the way. Enjoy this summer if you possibly can squeeze it in. Go somewhere and do something. If it ain't nothing but downtown or in your city, go have an ice cream cone. Do something to brighten your own day. Do something to brighten somebody else's day, because I'm here to tell you there's enough negativity going around that we don't even have to work at it. So, again, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you for your prayers, your comments, compliments, and your well wishes, and challenges too. I like a good challenge. So let's keep it positive, keep it prayed up, uh, keep other people's feelings in mind when you're saying and doing things. I don't know where that came from, but it was in there stuck somewhere. And remember, look over those little ones. Make their day. Like my babies, when they come to visit, I fix them anything that they ask for to eat. I try to make sure that they have some kind of little activity going on. They went to King's Dominion yesterday and had a blast from the past, and they all tuckered out today. So I'm going to try to plan something else for them. I didn't plan that one, but Norik's mom did. But nonetheless, keep those children in mind and try to keep their little minds occupied and make them get a book every once in a while and read. I got to get back on mine this week with the reading. I sold them last week and got them to sit down and read for a little bit and got them off the TikTok and the games and all that kind of stuff. So anywho, love you guys. Thank y'all for stopping by one more time. Remember, pray without ceasing and keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down to the glory of God. So till I come back again, y'all, I'm going to say toodles. I'm getting ready to put my feet under the table and get me something good to eat. You know what? I don't know if my children, I don't know where they are. It's almost, it is 6 o'clock. They usually are here by now, but, for that part, I'm so hungry, I might have to leave them. I might have to pull the train out the station on my own today. So the flavor train may come through here today. I'm not real sure. We haven't even talked about it. We talked, but not about dinner. But anywho, y'all, love you. Toodles. Keep those prayers going up now. And remember to pray without ceasing. Toodles.